incredible skyline. It's nightlife and beaches today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
44. 21G. Watson, Oscar.
Tua taken right to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about. Yep. Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cape's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing here, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Walker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he Takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jason Myers to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And stick with Achane. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 and out from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hey.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. It's a big strike to Hill. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
32 Stinger. Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX.
From the red zone on 1st. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Achane. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Working from his end zone. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here from the end zone. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 37 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Fire with the grab. Won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He gets 6 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Fatu Melifonwu with the INT.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Going deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Gain of 41 yards on the play.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Seahawks 7. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Here we go, start.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Darnold. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rasul Douglas picks it off. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, two, let's go. Corner, long. Hey.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running with Achane here out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here.
16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Solo left Zion.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
It's a gain of 11.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Ready.
Trying to run it in. Achane. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
44. Ready. Out.
Here's another for it. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 21. Seahawks 7.
Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
With a quick pass out wide. It's a short pickup to the 20. That was a Foxy Melifonwu there to make the play.
A 2-yard pickup. Makes it 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Now Darnold, 4th down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Darnold to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle.
There we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
2nd and 10. Darnold. It's JSN. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
17-yard line.
Walker on 1st down. It's inside the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Turbo 1, high. Watson, Oscar, let's go.
Tagovailoa gets his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Achane gets this on the draw. Gets some space around midfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready. 32 Stinger.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds his back. Achane. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, team. Hey, turbo 2. Turbo 2. Turbo 2. Long. Step.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down.
Go ahead. 20. Out. Farther, long.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Running in the red zone. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Achane up the middle. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Gets it again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They'll run. It's Achane. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Return starts from the goal line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Myers' kick is good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10. Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they make the tackle at the 38. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
From the gun, Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready!
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready! Ready! Ready!
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Dolphins' 27-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Caught quickly on the slant. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That one gains 7. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, side.
Will give up the gut to Walker. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offensive line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready? Yo, ladies.
Now Darnold. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They motion the tight end over. Now Darnold, 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
They'll start the drive with Gtowncapp. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get set.
Chan again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
It's Chan on the inside here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
The tackle made by
Looking quickly here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
21G, 21G.
Here we go on 4th down. Tagovailoa. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Gets this one to Waller. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Come on. All right, up.
2nd down carry for Chan. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Chan. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
21G. 22.
The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Go ahead.
On the give, it's Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
On the play. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And off to Gordon. And he's all the way across midfield, down the inside that 45-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Tua. Finds his back. This is Ollie Gordon. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 3/4 in the books from this one. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win.
10 at the 25-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. I'll try the middle with Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
44. Ready.
Now it's Gordon. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
Dolphins first down.
Hey, get set.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. It is caught left side. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready. Ready.
Running right, it's Madison. And he gets in, touchdown. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18.
Seahawks 17. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. The pistol snap. Darnold. Connects on the crosser. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. This is Cox. That's Cup. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
We go set.
To the ground with Walker. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Darnold. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Cater Kohu. And the Dolphins can't add much to that interception as the return stopped at the 5.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go ahead. 18. Hey. Watch it, Oscar.
Working near his goal line. Downfield, this finds Waddle. The 40. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a shot.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
We go set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
We go set.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Escapes the... Darnold hit, and he fumbles it. And it looks like the Dolphins have it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
First and 10 from the 43.
Hey, get set. Hey. Hey, 21, let's go. Corner, long.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He put everything he had into this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Long. 20. Solo left Zion. Yeah.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Double one, high. Solo left Zion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
All right, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
21G.
Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. Getting out to his left. Now he's throwing deep down that side. This is brought in at the 15. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And off we go from South Florida. Showing up. Off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
All right, 21G. 22. Out.
A first carry here for Devon Achane.
the ball carrier. Brought down by Ernest Jones. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Go ahead. Hey, corner. Ready?
From the gun, here's Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Listen up. Hey, turbo one.
Tua, give it to Achan, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
20 TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready? 21G. 21G. Ready? G.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That went out wide to Achan. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready?
Here's 2. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
All right, come on. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready? Hey, solo left side. Hey. Out.
Tua to throw again. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hey, watch it, Oscar.
Throwing again, it's Tua. In trouble, and down he goes. Boye Mafe gets us for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Hey, turbo one. Hey, 21. Big team. Out.
Now it's Tua. Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Solo left side. Turbo one, hard. Turbo one. Yeah. Hey. Corner, long. 20, TX.
They snap it to Tua. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Throwing to open it up is Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Young lady. Red lady. Young lady. Red lady.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
From the 35,
4.
here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Out, guys. Hey, 21 TA. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. The outside, he's got Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Waddle's first catch, good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa moving left. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now Tua. Looking underneath for A-10. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
7-yard gain. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the carry, it's A-10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Devin Witherspoon on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
He'll come up
and 4
now for 2nd down
Seahawks
and 4.
15-yard line.
Ready. 20 TX. 20 T. What's it? 20 TX. Step. Corner. Long. Let's go.
Here's Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
All right, come on. Ready, team. East right, snug. Double 1 hot. Hey. Out.
To throw is Tua, escaping to his left. He'll try to run for it, and he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, He gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
Here's Achane, and he'll take this one in. Javon Achane, touchdown Miami. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Seahawks nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Pistol snap, back to Darnold. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
In motion is Barner. They'll try it now with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Cup in motion.
46-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Up brings it in left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Darnold. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw again is Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Kupp in motion. In motion is Barner. Shotgun run now with Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Yo, lady!
To throw is Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Gtowncapp. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 6-yard line.
Run the draw with Gtowncapp. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. A run out of the gun with Gtowncapp. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready, shot. Ready,
A shotgun snap for Tua. That one out wide to Gtowncapp. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Step. All right, come on.
Well run with Gtowncapp. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Gtowncapp. Touchdown, Dolphins. His second touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0.
Seahawks, nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard
The
line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end.
Complete to A.J. Barner. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Now it's second and 1. Throwing, Darnold. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Darnold to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That is brought in. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 14, Seahawks 7. Jason Myers to kick off.
Still a little time.
fourth down.
Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Dolphins
This
take
one
over
is going to
first and
sail
10
through the end
at their
zone
own
for a
35-yard
touchdown.
line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on, work. Ready. Ready, team. Out.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Watch it, Oscar.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achan. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Solo left side.
Now, first down throw for Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
31-yard line.
All right. Ready to out.
Here's Tagovailoa, moving to his left. He keeps it himself, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal.
A 45-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Dolphins build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Cup in motion. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Get set. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. East, west, north. Out.
On 1st and 10, it's Achan.
Achan, the ball carrier. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 on the Seahawks' 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, ready. Wait, Chief. Wait. Hey, water, whoa.
Throwing is Tua. That's to the right side and incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target.
Incomplete.
And third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 7.
All right. Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on, two. Get on.
A run up the middle with a 10. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Darnold now on first and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 23.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Darnold to throw on second down. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
19 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
19 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold to throw on first down. Shaheed with the catch. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10.
Here's Darnold again.
4-yard line.
Forced out wide.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second down. Darnold taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Third and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. Shaheed in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
Intended for Rashid Shaheed. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Get set. 20 TX. Ready.
On the handoff, this is H.M. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with H.M. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's H.M. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Watch it, Oscar.
Back to throw is Tua. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Dolphins.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Javon H.M. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out.
Torrey Horton off the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now, Darnold. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
On the play brings up second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, here's Tungo Valoa. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll run this one straight ahead with H.S. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up fourth down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins will extend their third quarter lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Good.
Now it's Tua. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Ready, shot. Ready, team.
The first run for Alexander Madison. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
At the 5-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Ready. Out.
Again, it's Madison.
Alexander Madison, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up fourth and 1. Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. A 20-yard
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 50 yards.
A gain of 50 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Darnold. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing on third down is Darnold. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Trip. Hey, 21 corner, long, 20, TX. Hey. Ready, sir.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Going for it all. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
There's a short one taken in by Varner. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 9-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. So guess what? That hit's coming, whether you catch it.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
21G. Go ahead. Solo left Zion.
Tua now on 1st down. Pushed out to his left. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
Here's Tua now on 2nd down. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
40. Let's go. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He's going to look deep, going to Kupp, and he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the pistol, here's Walker. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Third and long.
Brings up third down and 12.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That one's broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Darnold. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new set of downs. Connects with Kupp on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 1 at the 50-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Go ahead.
They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll stick with Madison. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
To the 49-yard
Second
line.
and
10
inches.
yards on the pickup. It's second and
Come on,
inches.
ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. He'll work this out wide to Madison. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job of just dropping the ball off of his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
Play action. Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Tua gonna throw. On the move left. He's gonna tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Tua. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kick is good. The score, Dolphins 37, Seahawks 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, things up. It's a win for the Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.